In all my years on YouTube, which it's almost 11 and a half now, I have never heard one person talk about this product. Hi, I'm Laura Ray, and today we're going to talk about Amazon products that have been forgotten. These are amazing products that I just don't hear people either talking about anymore, or they were never hyped up on social media, but they're absolutely fantastic. So let's start off with this lip cream. This is from Elizabeth Arden. It is a longtime favorite of mine, and my mom is the one that introduced me to it. This is beautiful for keeping your lipstick on, smoothing out your lips, keeping your lipstick from bleeding. This is such a big problem for those of us over the age of 60. I'm 61, and even though I've never smoked, I don't use straws, I still have vertical lines above the lips and around the lips. So this keeps my lipstick from bleeding. What I love about it is it makes any lipstick that I have, even some that aren't so smooth, apply smoothly. It's very hydrating on the lips. Now this product is 40% off. It's $15.60. I think it's absolutely worth every penny. I've paid full price for it every time I've bought it, so I'm so happy that it's on sale. By the way, the Elizabeth Arden Lip Fix gets 4.4 stars on Amazon. I think it deserves more because it's a one-of-a-kind product. Another one-of-a-kind product that is incredibly affordable and has changed how my hands feel is this Neutrogena Norwegian formula hand cream. This is a longtime favorite of mine. I rarely hear anyone talk about it except for dermatologists. Maybe because it doesn't come in any fancy packaging, but it will keep your hands so hydrated. This is going to be 35% off, $4.98. That's such a great price. Great stocking stuffer too. I think everyone gets dry hands around this time of the year. It gets 4.6 stars on Amazon. It's a longtime favorite of mine, and I haven't talked about it in a while, so I thought it was about time. One of my all-time favorite complexion products is going to be 52% off. That's the Neutrogena Hydra Boost Hydrating Tint. I'm wearing it now. I don't have any powder on top of it or anything, and I think it's absolutely beautiful. Now, I've talked about this before. This is not a good foundation to put on the back of your hand. It will dry too quickly because it's a gel. And really, I have found the best way to apply it, because I've tried every way, is with clean fingers. This is a quick drying foundation that is so beautifully formulated. I can wear this under my eyes, and most foundations are very drying in that area. This is not. So it also doubles as a concealer for me. This gets 4.4 stars on Amazon. I feel it deserves more. It really is a great product. By the way, I'm in the shade Buff 30. One of my favorite brow pencils is from Laura Geller. This is going to be 32% off. What a great time to pick it up. It's $13. Now this is called her Sculpt and Stay. On this side you have the brow pencil, and it's on a slant. Not only that, but it's got brow gel built right into it. And this is clear, and I like to put it on before and after I'm done with the brows. Putting it in before gives the brow pencil something to hug onto, and then putting it again just sort of thickens up the brows even more. If you like the real tiny micro brow pencils, you're not going to like this because this is a tad bit thicker, but I can beautifully fill in this area between the front here and the arch where I have less hair. I really like it for that. I buy the shade Taupe. That seems to work really well for my brows. My brows are very ashy, more of an ash brown, but this shade works really well. I was so excited to see that Urban Decay has so many of their palettes on sale. Usually I buy one for someone. I've bought them for my stylist, my daughters. Sometimes if I have a palette I've had a long time and I want to replace it, I'll use this sale as a time to do that. My favorite of all of them is the Naked 3, and that's the one I used for my eye look today. My daughter actually bought me this palette to inspire me to start my YouTube channel. So I must have had the first palette 11 and a half years ago. So this one has been around for a long time, but no one ever talks about it anymore. And it's just stunning. If you like soft, rosy shades, mauves, taupes, and bronzes, these shades are just amazing. Now today for my eye look, I used mostly the shades here that are lighter at the end of the palette, but I did decide to go back at the end and do some liner with the darkest shade, Dark Heart, but I like to use some of these as liners, so nothing goes unused. This is not the palette from 11 and a half years ago. I have repurchased a couple of times because this is just my all-time favorite palette. The other one I love so much is the Basics palette that they have, the smaller Basics with the matte. So I'm going to pick that up during the sale, but if you like Urban Decay shadows, this is the perfect time. This one's 50% off, so it's $29.50, and I feel it's worth every penny. It gets 4.7 stars on Amazon, and that's pretty high for eyeshadows. I never hear anyone talk about this CoverGirl primer. This is called the CoverGirl Lash Blast Amplify Primer. Some of these primers for lashes are very pricey. I found that the ones from the drugstore work great. I've tried them all. This is one of my favorites. The wand is sort of big, but I actually like to turn it this way and get all the lashes, but it works beautifully. It really thickens the lashes. I even put on a couple of coats of this. This is going to be at 52% off, which makes it $6.16. So affordable. So I'm going to pick up another one. This gets 4.2 stars on Amazon. I think it deserves more than that. This is a great product. There's a lot of competition with these primers. L'Oreal has one. Essence has one. There's a few different companies now that have them, but I think this one holds up with the best of them. One of my favorite mascaras of all time is on sale, and it's 41% off. It's $8.24, and that's the Maybelline Lash Sensational. So many mascaras have come along since then from Maybelline, but this is still one of my favorites. It actually gets 4.5 stars on Amazon, which there's so much competition with mascara. I think that's great. I love the curve of the wand. It's got a smaller brush, so if your eyes are smaller, I think this is great for grabbing the lashes. My lashes don't get clumpy with this. I think it's just such an amazing formula. I even love the packaging. I think it looks very luxe. But this is a great time if you haven't purchased this in a while or you've never tried it. This is one of my favorites. Laura Geller blush is 42% off. What a great time to pick that up. I love her blushes. This is her Baked Blush and Brighten in the shade Apricot Berry. That's the one I'm wearing today. I've purchased a few of these over the years now. Laura Geller does a lot of promotion of her products. I see her all the time on Instagram, but I don't hear a lot of YouTubers talking about her products, and I don't know why, because I think they're absolutely wonderful. I have heard Emily Noel mention them, but I love how she has the different colors that are blended together. The price for the blush is $16, which I think is a great price. Some of the drugstore blushes cost that much now, and she gets 4.5 stars for these blushes on Amazon. It gives such a beautiful finish because she has a little bit of shimmer mixed in. I think it looks very soft on the skin. When I wear this, I don't wear highlighter because there is like a natural highlight built into it. That's why it's the Brighten. Her blushes are baked. There's a special method that they use. They're made in Italy, and it's made to go from powder to almost like a cream when it hits the skin. So that's why you never get a powdery look with these blushes. I just think they're really special. I just wanted to let you know that in the first pinned comment, I have Laura Ray's Holiday Shop. All these products will be there in addition to other things that I'm loving. This necklace is there. It's a new necklace that I purchased that I'm really enjoying, but there's a lot of other jewelry that I've purchased this year that I have tried and love. So everything's there. So stop by and take a look. Now let's talk about a little pricier sunscreen that's been a long time favorite of mine, but this is the time of year when I buy it because it's more affordable. It's 20% off. It's the Color Science Sun Forgettable Total Protection Flex. When I wear this, I don't wear foundation. You could put foundation on top, but this has a beautiful color to it. I bought the medium, which is a little dark for me this time of year. I was wearing this during the summertime. But this is one of those products where when you put it out, it looks white, but it's got all these beads in it, these little tiny beads. So I'm going to show you on my hand. And when you rub it into the skin, you can see, boy, my hand looks better. It covered up all kinds of things going on my hand, even the purple in my hand. That just looks so beautiful. I love it on my skin. It just feels nice. I am so reactive to most sunscreen, so I can't just put anything on my skin. I will break out in a terrible rash, just hives from it. So I have to be really careful. This is a 50 sunscreen. It's perfect for me when I go out for walks and that kind of thing. So this is a favorite. I love the way it looks, and it gets 4.5 stars on Amazon. Now the price, once you have 20% off, is $46.40. I know that's pricier for sunscreen. I sort of save this for a little more special days, like if I'm going for a walk and then going to meet somebody for lunch, or I'm going out to run errands, and I really just want my skin to look beautiful. This has just been my perfect sunscreen. The lipstick I'm wearing today is a longtime favorite of mine. I don't hear anyone even bringing these up anymore. They're from CoverGirl, and it's their clean lip color. I'm wearing the shade Maple Glaze. These are going to be 31% off, which brings them to $6.15. They just glide beautifully. I even like the packaging. It's like a lucite kind of, makes me think of the 70s a little bit, but this feels so moisturizing, comfortable on the lips. And again, it's part of their clean lip color line. Let me put on a little bit more for you. See, you can build up the color too. I just love it. This lipstick gets 4.2 stars on Amazon. This is another product I would rate a little bit higher. This is one of the best ones CoverGirl's ever come out with. The next couple of things that I want to share with you are products I'm going to give as gifts, and I'll probably gift myself because they're sort of for the house too. First of all, bath gel. I love the scent of Moroccan oil. It's my all-time favorite scent of any scent, and it's one that actually doesn't bother my allergies, so I can still wear it. But this shower gel is amazing, and it comes in a lot of different scents. I sort of like the original. This shower gel is going to be 25% off, which brings it to $16.50. What a great price, because this is potent stuff. I use just a drop, and the whole bathroom smells. It just is very concentrated, not like some of the products that are less money that I pick up at the drugstore, that type of thing. Most of the bath gels that I buy at the drugstore, I'll smell them for a little bit and then they're gone, but this really lasts. Now, the other thing I'll be picking up is the Moroccan oil hand wash. I bought this dispenser. It's a foaming dispenser, and all you have to do is put some of the Moroccan oil in, about this much, and the rest water, and it stretches the soap. It makes the soap last so long. So I bought a bottle of it, and it must have lasted a year. But all you do with this is pump here, and you see, it works great. Look at this. The nice foam that you get. I love these. I bought these for every place in the house, by the kitchen sink, in the bathrooms. It's just wonderful. Now, the Moroccan oil hand wash is also 25% off, so it's $16.50. The Moroccan oil hand wash gets 4.6 stars on Amazon. The shower gel gets 4.4. For me, they're a 5. They're amazing. All of the links are listed beneath the video. Just tap the More button twice. There's 2 more buttons underneath the video, and that will show you all the links to everything I've spoken about today. Also, I have a QR code for you. I thank you so much for shopping those links and for all the ways that you support my channel. I love you all so much. I hope you'll have an amazing time shopping, and I'll look forward to seeing you soon.